Welcome back. This is Flight 6. I drove a little bit farther north from the previous launch spot. And now once again we're taking flight towards the flying west. Those are again the Santa Lucia Mountains on the far side of the Salinas Valley. And this is the river at just somewhere close to the end of the previous flight. This is flight 6, so flight 5 probably came around there. I do think I remember seeing that narrowing on the left side that we can view from here. So we'll take the drone back out to the river bottom and then once again turn around to the north. I've done some pretty extensive studies on the United States Geologic Service's system for soil survey data, looking at the different soil types that are present in the Salinas Valley. All of these soil types were generated over hundreds of thousands of years of the Salinas Valley holding a certain amount of water and behaving in a certain way. And we changed the behavior of it. The entire ecosystem has been swayed. So I became interested in this outcropping in the middle of the river here, and it occurred to me that at some point in the distant past, when the river was flowing here constantly, there were fish and other wildlife that lived around this outcropping underwater. I don't know exactly how high that is. It's hard to tell. But you see the trees just laid out up here. There appears to perhaps have been some logging there. So we have some freshly irrigated fields to the left. We're probably traveling, well, I guess it would be north here. Almost directly due north. The Salinas Valley slants away from north to south towards the east. The river sort of does the same. Looks like there's somebody parked there. At the end and off the side of some dirt road. Next to a field. He's got a trailer there. Who knows what he's doing with that trailer there? He's certainly not. Well, maybe he is taking some sand or something. Let's okay, ahead of us, these are some of our new vineyards that are planted here in the Salinas Valley up the sides. Very little so far has been planted on the flat, but the sides of the Salinas Valley, all of this to the east, we can no longer look at it, but that's all vineyards wine grapes. We're looking out directly towards Soledad at this point. It looks like I'm getting close here at the end of, well, at this point in Flight 6. The river appears to be slanting away from Metz Road over there, so I know that now. It might even be a better idea to take Highway 101 for Flight 7. The river might be closer to Highway 101 than it is to Metz Road by that point. I know it goes under a bridge and over Highway 101, the Salinas River does. I hope I don't get in trouble for flying my drone over that. It's not controlled airspace. You can see in the distance, if you're looking closely enough, the traffic in the background is Highway 101. So we have slanted back now. At that area there, it looks like part of the river bottom. But you can see how the hills are still present there. So this must be a soil type that they were never able to fully tame. Probably a lot of sand. So all the arable land, by arable land I mean land with soil survey properties that mean that it can sustain life. This is a great big view. I zoomed in when I looked at that outcropping towards the beginning, and I just now realized that I could zoom back out and get a lot more of the picture. That's about far enough. We'll return. Just now, down in the middle of the screen, you can see some wild animal trails. My uncles were trappers, and they taught me to trap on the Salinas River. I was not personally a trapper. I never laid a trap for an animal, though I witnessed it happen many times. And I witnessed the outcomes of that. The kinds of animals you'll find or would have found at some point in the past on the Salinas River bottom are gray fox, red fox, coyote, bobcat. In the deep, we might even see it, hopefully. I haven't looked in probably 15 years, but the beaver have lived many generations in the Salinas River and caused a great deal of the effect that is there today, and that has been fought against, destroyed, reclaimed, or claimed by farmers. You have to get, like I was saying earlier, you have to get closer to Monterey Bay for the surface water to appear. But anyway, I no longer use animal products, so trapping for me is no longer an option. So I look more for the green stuff, actually. Up ahead, my whole goal for this video is regenerating all the arable land.